Welcome to the product overview for strategic account planning for Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Strategic account planning is ideal if your business is focused on improving customer relationships and also strategically driving repeat revenue. It's ideal for key account management. This is an element missing in the standard CRM product. It provides you with an account plan for each client per fiscal, allowing you to understand your service and product penetration for your clients. It allows you to track all related actions with dates, and it helps drive key strategies into the account base. It's available as a customizable template for Microsoft Dynamics CRM versions 4, 2011 online and 2011 on-premise. So let's have a look at strategic account planning in action.
Okay, so let's begin the overview by taking a look at the standard account record in Microsoft CRM. The first thing you'll notice is a couple of new items in the navigation area here, and that is account plans and account team. Let's have a look at account team. What you're able to do here is track who in your organization knows who in the client organization, and more importantly, what is the strength of the relationship that exists between those two people. This is particularly useful if you're a large distributed organization and you need to understand and leverage the relationships that exist between your staff and individuals in client organizations. And often in particularly global organizations, you don't always understand who knows who, or indeed if those relationships exist. So this is a particularly useful facility for understanding the strength of the relationship, but also the relationship context. So you can see who is dealing with who on a commercial level, who's dealing with who on a service level, and also who's having strategic conversations in that organization. If you want to see this represented more graphically, you can move to the heat map, and this allows you to track the same information with color-coded views to highlight the strength of the relationship between your staff and the individuals in that organization. Moving on to account plans, what we're able to do here is to create an account plan per fiscal for each particular client. So let's go ahead and have a look at the 2011 account plan for this particular organization. So the first thing we can see here is obviously who the account plan is for, who a key contact is that we're dealing with there, who the account manager is, who the account manager reports to for approving the account plan, and also we can start to see the products or services that are currently in use in that organization. It also allows you as a customizable area to change this to suit your own particular services or products that you might be wanting to track. But instantly it can show you what is in use and indeed what is not in use, and that can help you with your planning for improving product or service penetration into the account. Moving on, what we can see further on down the screen is the current situation and also the opportunity areas, and this will be information that's trapped following all sorts of conversations that are going on between your account manager and the organization itself. What we can also track is things like the last meeting and the next meeting, so that we can understand any account reviews that are due to happen. And we can also include information like current revenue and last year's revenue. These may be items that you manually add, or if you choose to link your existing transaction systems, potentially you could integrate that information directly into the account plan here. And then finally, you can add more notes here just on a general level. Beyond that, as standard, you can track all of the associated actions that are going on around this account plan, and that includes things like emails, meetings, phone calls, and that's just standard Microsoft CRM activity tracking as you see here. Now, what you're also able to associate with each account plan is a key strategy. So your organization may have a number of key strategies that you're looking to drive through the organization. Now in this particular example, you have a strategy where you're looking to improve your consulting services penetration into your client base. So here you can track who the key contacts are that you're targeting for that, the related account plan, who's responsible for this overall initiative internally, and also more importantly, you can start to track some sales actions. So what specific sales action is going to happen in the context of this account plan to drive this key strategy. So here we can see there's an initial plan to meet and introduce the consulting service, and then beyond that to promote it to a particular team inside that organisation. More importantly, you've got this allocated to a specific individual with a target date, and that allows you to be a lot more specific and effective in your account management efforts. You can enhance this further by associating some call pattern planning. So here you can define the frequency with which a client should be contacted. Maybe it's a very important client that needs a phone call every week, or maybe it's a key account that needs a phone call every month. You can start to track that here, and the template ships with a workflow that automates these reminders direct to the account manager to make sure those calls are going into the account. So it's just another dimension to the account planning, this ability to have key strategies and actions associated with that. Another dimension is something called value proposition, and here you can start to create a whole range of value propositions, maybe targeted in particular sectors. So in this particular example, we have a finance sector consulting service proposition, and you can relate that to a particular function inside your business, or perhaps a particular business unit. And again, these are left fairly generic so that you can customize them to suit your own specific needs. What we can also do is relate these value propositions to campaigns that you may be running. So if you're doing a particular conference or seminar, or you're doing some marketing activity or an email blast of some sort, and you want to promote this particular value proposition, you can relate the proposition to the campaign, and then that can form part of your reporting if you choose to see how effective that value proposition promotion has been going. And again, if you want to relate that proposition to a particular vertical sector, you can do so here, and in this example it's associated with the finance sector. So value proposition is simply another dimension to your overall strategic account planning, and it hooks into your key strategies and obviously the overall account plan that we were looking at just a little earlier. Now, finally, if you're familiar with the latest version of Microsoft CRM, then you will know that you can embed charts and dashboards and so forth into an account. And so what we are able to do here is, based on the information that's stored against the account, you can track certain pieces of information and view them as charts. So here you can see very quickly the level of activity that's going on, and if you choose to integrate perhaps your financial or transaction data into the account record, you can then start to get views on, for instance, revenue trend. So very quickly you've got a nice graphical representation of exactly how the revenues have been moving over the recent months for this particular account. And that's a standard facility in the latest version 2011. It's just an example of how you could further enhance your account planning and account management. So hopefully that's been a helpful overview of the strategic account planning template for Microsoft CRM.
So just to recap on strategic account planning, this is a perfect solution for customers who want to increase repeat revenue and improve customer relationships. It's ideal for key account management, and is an area that just is not catered for in standard CRM. It provides you with an account plan per fiscal for your clients, and helps you understand your service and product penetration. It allows you to track all related actions with dates, and ultimately helps you drive key strategies into the account base. It's available as a customizable template for Dynamics CRM.mp4, CRM versions 2011 online, CRM version 2011 on premise. For further information for strategic account planning, discuss your requirements, give us a call or email us info@cgesoftware.com, or visit the website where you will find information on this and many more application enhancements. Thank you.